But he got invited on CNN, and one of the anchors by the name of Abby Phillips, had a conversation with him. I think he was on there to talk about something. I don't even know what he was talking about because the bullshit that came out of his mouth pretty much overshadowed what I guess he was there for, which was to promote something. I guess he was promoting some new drink or whatever. Like, I think, was it like some male Viagra or something? I guess at his age he needed because he pushing 50 if he not there already. So he was there, and then what had happened was the show was overshadowed by them asking questions about Diddy, which I'm not surprised because look, Diddy is the hot button topic right now. CNN was I believe, the network that broke the video footage that had the video footage that aired it, and it went viral. It went everybody was talking about it. So CNN, since quiet as it's kept, I don't know anybody who's really paying attention to what's going on over at CNN and getting their news from there, because I don't watch them. I get a lot of my news of what's going on for real in the world in regards of like Palestine and world news and stuff. I watch all that on social media because there's people out here really doing the work, even though they are out here trying to kill all these journalists that's giving the true tea. That's what I'm watching. I'm not watching CNN. I'm not watching a lot of these because a lot of y'all Western media conglomerates, y'all have been bought and paid for it. So there's only a certain amount of information that y'all can give out that's not propaganda. Like what Bill Maher was calling himself doing on The View yesterday, spreading propaganda about the Palestinians. But that's a whole nother story. See, that's somebody want to take a bat upside that motherfucker head. I can't stand Bill Maher. I used to like him back in the day, but something happened to his ass. He another one that lost half a brain. But anyway, this ain't about that old big nose heifer. This is about Cameron Giles, who isn't me, but I was like, why does his teeth look so different? Because when I be looking at him, his teeth is a distraction. Like, they look like straight up chiclets in his mouth. And I'm like, did he get his teeth done? Then I saw an old clip of him from back in the day because he did an interview with Bill O'Reilly. I said, yeah, he got that gap closed. So he just left his teeth alone. His teeth was fine. First of all, I heard people that got a gap in their teeth, they freaks on the low. So that's always been the teeth. I'm like, well, child, leave your teeth alone. There was nothing wrong with his teeth. I hate when people who have imperfections that make. And this is not saying like I find Cameron attractive because he is good looking, but he ain't my type. But because when you say dumb shit, I'm like, you a turn off. But when I look at somebody like a Cameron or a guy that's attractive and you got a gap in your teeth, I'm like, or what is perceived as an imperfection, because there was even a model or whatever that had like a gap, that have had gaps in their teeth or whatever, and I'm like, your imperfections, or what people deem as an imperfection, makes you stand out, and in my opinion makes you more attractive. So I don't understand these people that just be going on changing up the things that are deemed an imperfection just so that way they could fit into a certain thing. I'd have left it, but if that's what he want to do to make himself feel good, then that's on him. But he be talking funny with them new teeth in his mouth, because you be talking like what's his name or her name, Caitlyn. Yes, what's going on? When they talk. Looks like the teeth is teething. But anyway, let me play the clip. If I can find, oh wait, I got it, because I told this is a clip heavy show, so I be having to like make sure that the clip is going to show up so I can play it for y'all.
Can you tell us a little bit more about that? I mean, is there something known in the industry about how Diddy treated his artists?
So I'm going to get some cheeks after this horsepower. I'm just going off what Mace said. Mace took me to Biggie. I don't really know Puffers like Mace know Puff. So I appreciate what Mace said. And of course, that's my brother. So if he felt that way, then he felt that way. I can't really tell you how Puff moves or anything like that. Mace may know better than me because he was signed to Puff. I wasn't. But my show does come on at 8 a.m. Eastern on YouTube. It's called It Is What It Is. Y'all make sure y'all check it out. And I might get some more information out of Mace from there. But for me to tell you how Puff acted and all that, I don't know. I'm not going to sign to him.
Yeah. What about the industry in general? I mean, so many people have pointed out that Diddy couldn't get away with this stuff if there weren't a lot of people protecting him. Do you think that's the case?
Who the talent agent for this joint? Like, you think I'll be sitting around watching what Diddy do and all this? I didn't know this was a Diddy joint that I was invited me to. Yo, who booked me for this joint?
All right. Cameron.
Okay, so let's pause it there. Because number one is like, come on, Cameron. You know, you've been in this business long enough to know who booked you for this joint. Those were your people that booked you for the joint. And it's the producers of CNN that was telling her to ask you all them questions. And now, I will say it's the fault of the both of them. First of all, he didn't have to act the way he was acting. You was acting like you had no kind of media training and no kind of class, and you too old to be doing all of that. Like, I could understand if it was some young up and coming Gen Z or Gen Alpha type that was coming in and doing all that, because they don't get the media training. They learn it on the job, because a lot of these media conglomerates are too damn lazy to really train these kids on how to come out and navigate through an interview. But Cameron, you've been doing music and you've been infiltrating this space of entertainment for over 20 years. So your ass know better. So don't sit up here and try to act like that you really thought you was going to come up in there and be all Mr. Positivity in this situation. What I also don't understand is why CNN would even book someone like a Cameron who has no ties to Diddy. If anything, why didn't you have his co-host Mace on there? Like, first of all, Mace was a part of the whole Diddy movement, Shiny Suit Man, and all that other stuff that was going on back in the day, and how Mace was clowned, and they was allegedly trying to say that Mace may have been touched by Diddy, allegedly, back in the day. So I don't understand why, of all people, y'all would have Cameron on there drinking what looked like on one of them little juicy, what was them like a Jello shot or something or another, and you would have him up on there acting a fool. You should have brought on somebody who is equal, who's deeply tied to it. Or who did we just talk about before this? 50 Cent. Y'all could have had him on there too. 50 Cent stay having his foot on Diddy neck, talking about this whole situation. And has a new Netflix docuseries coming out. So that would have been the perfect opportunity to bring this up. But guess what? I guess when we get closer to Netflix airing the docuseries, they said it's coming out sooner rather than later, then we'll probably get 50 Cent to come out here and say all the crazy things he's going to say about Diddy. And I can't wait, because I know it's about to be a hot ass mess when that whole situation happened. But I do feel like, yeah, that was dumb on his part. Now, I will say that Cameron did go on another interview and explained why, his behavior in that, in the CNN interview. And he said, you called me on CNN for the BS. I'm going to give you the BS. But I think it's like, boy, you know damn well why your ass was there. But hold on, let's play that clip.
Yeah, let's actually talk about that before we even get into the questions. Like, elephant in the room. You were on another show.
Yeah, I came. I didn't even go home last night because I went to the studio. I washed up though, so I'm good. I ain't gonna explain none of that. But yeah, man, you was gonna say something? Oh no, I seen your hand. Yeah, no, they invited me on the show to talk about what's going on with Diddy and all that. And then my thing about it was, Mace, is that they didn't invite me on to say about how successful our show is or the positive stuff we do in the community, how every day, 5 days a week, Mace talks to kids on a Zoom call. Mace doesn't even promote this. I'm going to promote this for Mace, is that every day at 5 o'clock, it don't matter what's going on, what's happening, where he's at. It could be money involved. It could be a photo shoot. It could be whatever. He stops what he's doing to talk to kids around the world about being positive and doing what they believe in and so on and so forth. And to the point where, one day he was at my house and he told me, Cam, you can't make no noise. Don't come in. I'm not playing with you. Like, that's how serious, no, but seriously, that's how serious he takes what he does. And we do all these positive things. And you call me on CNN for the bullshit, I'm going to give you the bullshit. That's just what's going to happen. So we got some free promo. I teased the Pink Horsepower. They tried to bring up when Mace bought me the Biggie instead of Puff. And I said, yeah, if you seen it, what you asking me about it for? Like, nigga, it was self-explanatory. So I got us some free promo. I didn't get the shout out to Dipset Couture. Make sure you go online.
Okay, so we got enough out of that. Like, I don't need you to do any more promotion. Now, so that's basically what it was. He said that, you know what, they came with the BS, and that's what he gave. And okay, but you knew what you were going on there for. And look, it's all about the timing, in my opinion. So if you're gonna go on a show, you already know that everybody named mama is gonna be asking you this question. TMZ do it too. Like TMZ literally will find any black person that dig up any black person under the sun, coming out of LAX because that's their favorite spot to go to. And then while the person's on their way to their car, their Uber, whatever the case, whatever the hell they taking to get from point A to point B, they ask them, "What you think about the Diddy thing? What you think about the Diddy thing?" Like you already know that's gonna be a part of the situation. So I don't know why Cameron trying to act brand new. Like he don't know that this was going to be expected. But like I said, CNN, it's probably like what I doubt they even have any black people that work behind the scenes as show producers, whatever the case is. And we already know, quiet as it's kept, ain't enough black people that work there. They done fired Don Lemon, who some of y'all was trying to say he was, in the words of Funky Dineva, black like this and not like this. Like that's the way, a lot of y'all were trying to say with that, but now all of a sudden he independent. It seemed like, well, even before that, I feel like Don Lemon was coming home to the people. Like he was slowly getting his, infiltrating the cookout. Like I do feel like Don Lemon has kind of come over back to the black side. Shout out to Don. I like Don, but I just give my assessment on what the people are saying and just go along with it. But I say all this to say, they both was wrong. Like CNN, the way y'all went about it was shady. But I get it because y'all are riding high off the fact that y'all broke the Cassie beatdown video. Y'all broke it. Y'all made it go viral. Everybody's talking about CNN. CNN's getting referenced. But nobody been talking about CNN in a while because the ratings been going down and people ain't been checking for CNN like they used to. So, and then also I understand like he's talking about, well, they don't want to talk about the positive things, but is it wrong for me to generalize? But I don't think a lot of the Cameron type of people or people of Cameron's caliber is over there watching CNN. Y'all will go and get y'all tea from the neighborhood talk in the shade room and Hollywood Unlocked before y'all go over to CNN to see what's going on over there in the news, in the media, in media situations. So, yeah, that's all I got to say on that. So, I say, let me know what you guys think of this down in the comments below regarding Cameron and acting a damn fool on national TV when you should be trying to act like a professional. Like this ain't the first time that Cameron has done an interview and acted a fool. Like he's acted a fool when he's been interviewed by Bill O'Reilly. It was him and Dame Dash did an interview way back in the day and was acting like straight up clowns on camera. And people like Bill O'Reilly like that shit because his racist ass, if you could show any kind of black folk acting like buffoons, they will take the opportunity and make that happen. So let me know what you guys think of this story down below.